What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explained. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about dog whistles and inside triggers, how some narcissists and toxic people will use dog whistles to set people off covertly and on purpose, especially in public. Woo! Stay tuned, like and subscribe.
Have you heard of dog whistling? It's when a toxic partner sets you up in public to make you look hysterical by triggering you with a word or an issue that you both know is related to you. It seemingly is innocent and unrelated to anything, but you know that it's really actually a dig to you. So let me give you an example. Let's use a father and a son. Father says to the son, "How come you're not getting good grades? Everybody around you is doing way better. Are you not studying? What's the problem?" Son explains the class is difficult, he's having a hard time, he's getting tutoring, but he's still behind. The father continues to harp on the situation and tells him that he's weak and that he's lazy and he's not spending the effort, and if he just applied himself, he'd be doing better. They're at a public event, and a friend's son joins the family and shares with the family that he just got admitted to the honor roll. Dad looks at the other boy while he, out of the corner of his eye, looks at his son and says, "What a good hard worker you are. You must really have applied yourself," using the same words in an argument has been previously used with the son. Now the son hears that, knows that it's a dig back at himself for not doing better in class, and reacts. But everybody wonders why, because it seems to come out of nowhere. That's dog whistling.
So welcome back. So if you don't follow that woman, her name is Dr. Carrie McAvoy, PhD. She is an amazing content creator on all platforms. But there was a great example of dog whistles, y'all. I talk about dog whistles all the time and things like that. If you don't know, you could see the words on the screen. I put the words onto the screen, y'all. They were like, "What did you add to this video?" Like, you just stole her content. I boosted her content. I added some stuff to it. And I also introduced you to Dr. Carrie McAvoy's PhD. I think people on YouTube tend to understand what duets are. But yeah. So in this dynamic, the way, dog whistles, inside triggers. So that's what I call dog whistles. I call dog whistles inside triggers because, a dog whistle is the whistle that only a dog could hear. So when you apply that same dynamic to human beings, a inside trigger or a dog whistle for a human, only that human can hear, only that human or that person can understand it. So a lot of narcissists and toxic people will weaponize your trauma or your shame or your guilt or your loss or anything like that as a dog whistle. They will put that in their dog whistle and just blow on it so only you can hear it. And they love blowing on that human dog whistle in public to try to set you off, especially like Dr. Carrie McAvoy said, in a social setting. They love to set you off in social settings because it makes you look like the bad guy. A lot of times, if you get set off in public with a dog whistle, it makes you look like the aggressor. It makes you look like the toxic person. It makes you look like the narcissistic person, possibly. Think about it. If you're yelling and screaming at me for saying a couple of words in a calm tone of voice, do you look crazy? So let's just say you're triggered by, let's just say some pigs unalived somebody in your life, right? You have pigs, it ain't unalive. They ate the pigs unalive your favorite dog or whatever, right? And I know this is graphic, but your pigs unalive your favorite dog. So you hate pigs. You don't have anything to do with pigs. You don't even like bacon, pork, whatever. I eat bacon every day, and I make a point of letting you know that I like bacon, and I make a point of letting you know why I like bacon. I love pigs. Pigs are good animals. The pig didn't do anything to me. So can you please stop talking about pigs? You know how I feel about pigs. What the pigs didn't hurt you. Whatever, blah blah blah. So you get in public, you get in a public setting, right? You at a party, and somebody's just like, "What's your favorite animal?" It's like, "I love the pig. Pigs are my favorite animals." And then you blow up. I'm looking directly at you when I say it too. I'm looking direct. I love pigs. Pigs are my favorite animal, right, honey? And then you're like, the anger starts swimming in my head, and then you blow up. You start yelling and screaming. You might throw something at me, and everybody else is just looking like, "Whoa, what is going on with you? What set you off like that?" Reactive abuse. Now you're reacting to some covert abuse, so nobody understands it. But you look like the aggressor. Everybody done saw it now, and I'm playing the victim. Like, what are you doing? You don't like pigs? What's going on? I don't like pigs. You slapping at me and stuff like that. You slapping at your partner, throwing stuff at him, yelling at him. I'm like, whoa! I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. Y'all see what I have to deal with? Do y'all see what I have to deal with? So everybody saw that now. So it'd be hard pressed for you. Your reputation is taking a hit now. It'd be hard pressed for you to come back from that. And so if you see the words I put on the screen, you have to be able to control your triggers around these people, y'all. I know it's easier said than done. I understand that, y'all. And it's not me just trying to force you to do something you don't want to do. I'm trying to nudge you in the direction of doing something that you have to do. Because the more you deal with these narcissistic people, the more you allow them to trigger you on purpose and set you off, the more you allow them to play the victim, you're going to ruin your reputation, and sometimes you're going to ruin your life. And guess what happens? That narcissist doesn't care. They blame you. I'm not in control of you. You should be able to control your own emotions. You're an adult. You should be able to do this. You should be able to do that. And yeah, you have to be able to control your triggers, y'all. You have to. Because that narcissist, if you can't control your triggers, that narcissistic person, I guarantee you, they're going to take advantage of that. They're going to set you up on purpose. They're going to do all this type of stuff, and they're going to run through you and just destroy you. They're going to try to destroy you. So you have, if they cannot trigger you, they cannot control you. That's what I'm saying, y'all. If they can't trigger, I'm going to put that on the shirt. I need to put that on the shirt. I'm going to add that to the merch shop, y'all. I know I got the merch shop going on right now. But if they can't trigger you, they can't control you. That's literally what it is right there, y'all. Because if you can't control what triggers you, the person who knows your triggers is going to set you off on purpose all the time. And if it happens more than once, y'all, I'm just telling you, if it happens more than once, it gets to the point where you might be embarrassed to go out with this person anymore. Now you don't want to go out anymore. You want to sit in the house. You rather sit in the house and not do anything rather than deal with this person in public, rather than go somewhere and possibly be set off with this person. Because you see in her in the example that she gave with the child that's getting the bad grades, imagine that's you're a college student. You could be in elementary school. You could be a 9-10-year-old. You could be a 14-15-year-old. But imagine that situation and that you're dealing with a college student, and the college student attacks the father because he said some other grades, said somebody else works hard. Imagine that right there. The college student looks ungrateful now. I'm just telling y'all how it looks. This doesn't have to be a significant other. It can absolutely be a parent. It can absolutely be a boss. Imagine your boss dog whistling you, setting you off on purpose, and then firing you because of your reaction. Imagine your boss knowing that you don't like pigs and says something about pigs, and you cuss your boss out, but you really needed this job, and now you get fired. The boss knew you didn't like pigs. The boss was looking for a reason to fire you, and you gave it to him. And they go to tell HR, it's like he mentioned pigs, and he knows I don't like pigs. Have your stuff out in the next 15 minutes. Here's your box. Take your desk lamp and your desk plant, and we'll see you later. Thank you. Do not ask us for a reference. We will not be giving you one. You see how that works right there? So it doesn't have to be a significant other. It can absolutely be a boss, a coworker, a friend. It doesn't have to be it's not limited to one particular relationship dynamic. That's what I'm saying. So you have to empower yourself to do things like that, because if you don't, I'm just telling you, if you don't empower yourself, you're going to be in for a bumpy ride, y'all. You just are. The bumpiest of bumpness when you're dealing with narcissistic people. The bumpiest of bumpness. But anyways, y'all, yeah, you have to. But so I have to hop off here, y'all. I got to get ready to go here in a little bit. Look, check out Carrie McAvoy, PhD and whatnot. Check me out as well. Follow me if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more. Like and subscribe for more. Mental Illness is out. Peace.